welcome to Will Podcast for Laughs. On this episode, we meditate and talk about 50 shower and stone thoughts as according to the Odyssey Online. Are you ready to have your minds thoroughly blown? It's all today on Will Podcast for Laughs. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another fantastic episode of Will Podcast for Laughs with your amazing host,
V.
Ian.
and Taylor. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
That beautiful last name there. Thank you.
Dun, dun, dun.
So today we didn't know what to talk about on Thinking Thursday, and so we decided, what if we just didn't think?
What if we gave you guys some little nuggets?
And then we're gonna have 20 minutes of silence, everybody.
Welcome to the Zen episode.
The Zen episode.
Oh.
I brought my bonsai tree. You just look over me. I'm like levitating,
Like, oh my god.
Well, how funny would it be if we talk and then like in 10 minutes we do it again and somebody stopped it and forwarded it and heard that part only and they think it's really just 20 minutes.
Welcome to 20 minutes.
We'll just throw one in there randomly and see if that happens to someone.
No, but seriously though, we have a real article here. It's called 50 Crazy Shower and Stoned Thoughts.
These are the things that are going to make you go, oh my gosh, my brain, how did I not think of that?
And it is from, the source is the Odyssey Online.
Ooh, the Odyssey. Ooh.
So, are you guys ready to have your minds thoroughly blown for the next 20 minutes?
Thoroughly blown, yes, please.
All right.
What you got?
Mind blow number one. In the English language, you could drink a drink, but you can't food a food.
Very true. Can you do anything else? Like
He's so thoroughly mind blown over here, his face is just dead. He's just like...
drink, eat food. Yeah, that makes sense. What's the next one?
Can you die in the living room? Has anyone ever died in the living room?
I'm sure someone's died in the living room, but the irony is there.
If someone dies in the living room, is it still a living room?
Ooh. Can't call it a dead room.
Until you move the dead body out. I guess you could call it a dead room.
Take this to the dead room.
If the multiverse universe theory is true, is there a universe where it isn't?
What?
If there's multiple universes, alternate realities and all that business, is there a universe where it isn't true that there are other universes? If there are multiple if there's infinite realities,
yeah.
Is there a reality where there aren't infinite realities?
Yeah, ours, because we don't believe in that stuff. That's crazy.
If a fly loses its wings, is it now a walk?
Oh.
That's just a joke. That's just a pun.
It's walking around like, hey, Mom. Everyone went to the fly school today, and I had to stay home because I have no wings.
You know, sweetie, I love you. I love you with all my heart. But the day you lost your wings, the day you no longer became my son.
Well, everybody else is go wing, and I can't go because I have no wings. I'm just a walk.
Just a walk.
I'm like an ant, but fatter.
All right. Would Lightning McQueen get car insurance or life insurance?
Both.
I don't know. These are driving me nuts because I have to have answers to questions, and these are unanswerable
This
questions.
next one's messed up too.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What would happen if Pinocchio said his nose was going to grow?
Is it a lie or is it not a lie?
Just the universe just rips in half.
It's like, it grows short,
And then he explodes.
Exactly.
Oh no. That's
All
a
right.
good question too.
If it rains on a Sunday, does that mean it's now a rain day?
No.
That's just a bad pun.
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
When you buy a bigger bed, you have more bedroom, but less bedroom.
That's true. That's very true.
That's a good. That's great philosophical.
It's very true.
Oh my god. All right.
I'm still trying to figure out if Lightning McQueen has car insurance or life insurance, guys.
Oh, this is just sad. I don't want to say this one.
I've actually heard yes to that. I've actually heard that the answer to that is yes.
Is it more sad than calling a living room a dead room?
It's
is it more
only sad
than
until you hear yes afterwards.
The
answer is yes.
Can a blind person see their dreams?
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Like,
I have a question for you. Why is there Braille on drive-up ATMs? Yeah, exactly.
People with limited vision.
No,
Yeah.
they don't need Braille.
They could use Braille. Some people have severe.
If you can't see the numbers
Yeah, you
that
shouldn't be
are
driving.
2 feet away from you, you should
just
not
in
be
case,
driving.
Just in case you are driving, okay?
You should not be driving.
It's convenient for anyone.
It's also the same reason I want to know
This
why
is
they
America.
put
We're accepting.
why they have like
All
chains and locks on the doors of like 24-hour Walmarts.
That's a good point.
KOS.
Although most Walmarts aren't 24 hours nowadays.
Yeah, but the 24-hour ones, why?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like even at the station, she was like, I was like, do you guys have a security system? She was like, yeah.
Zombies.
But she said there's people there 24 hours a day.
Zombies are attacking. They chain up the door. Makes sense.
That makes sense. Okay.
If there's a lockdown, maybe like an Amber
Yeah,
Alert kind
that's
of
true.
thing.
Like an emergency.
that makes
maybe.
sense. But it just, yeah. Okay, go on.
Realistically.
If Cinderella was supposed to disappear, or Cinderella's outfit, excuse me, if Cinderella's outfit was supposed to disappear at midnight, why did her shoe not go away too? Also, if Cinderella's shoes fit perfectly to her feet, why did one fall off in the first place?
She was running and she tripped.
But
and the
that
reason
doesn't explain why the
they
shoe's
can't
still there.
disappear because they won't both on her feet and she
All-
was the magic.
All of this stuff just falls right off of her, but not the shoe.
No.
The shoe's
The
staying.
pumpkin thing. turned
Why
back to
are you
normal.
trying to ruin Disney princess stories?
Look,
No,
look!
stop
I
it,
could
stop
ruin
it,
Pixar. If you
stop
want to,
it.
if you want to give me
No!
20 minutes, I could thoroughly ruin every
I like the
Pixar film
lamp.
for you.
The lamp's my favorite. Boinga, 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 boinga.
If you moonwalk on the moon, are you just walking?
Yes. You are. Just walking.
Hello. All right. So, why do we cook bacon and bake cookies?
You cook bacon and bake cookies.
You like that, yeah?
Go on.
Oh, come on, man! Why is there some sad ones in here? If someone is bored deaf, what language do they think in?
That is a valid question. I want to know that. And
not
I would
sure
like to
about
ask somebody, but I can't.
Do they think in written words and pictures?
You couldn't ask them verbally.
They've done studies on this because
I know
even
they have,
oh my gosh, Helen Keller, she when she learned how to communicate would say how like she would see things in different shapes and
Yeah.
and she would feel things differently. So that's a valid question.
This is just another shit pun. If you were to smoke weed at sea, does that make it seaweed?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I guess.
I
would,
say yes.
Would Jesus Christ say, "Oh my God," or "Oh my dad"?
Oh my dad.
If you were in a race by yourself, would you finish in first or last?
Ooh.
Depends on your time.
It's like the glass half full, half, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how you look at life.
Maybe if you hate yourself, you finish last.
Oh, that's like the little boy I watched one time. That he's so competitive. He was playing on the Wii U, and he was playing golf against himself. And so we hear him like scream and yell, throw the remote down. He was like 4, and he comes out and we're like, "What's wrong?" He goes, "I keep losing." And we're like, "But you're playing yourself." And he's like, "Yeah, and I keep losing." And we're like,
You're gonna lose one way or
"But
the
you
other.
keep winning. Like you can't." What? He's so upset about
Poor
it.
little 4-year-old logic. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I'm losing. Like, but you're winning.
I think we've all thoroughly heard this one before.
Yeah, I've heard that
Why
one.
do we drive in parkways and park in driveways?
I don't know, but this is really making me rethink the English language.
If you sweat in a sweater, does that make you the sweater?
Ooh.
You're a sweater in a sweater.
You're a sweater in a sweater, yeah.
Wow, don't call me names, guys.
Sweater in a sweater.
Man, you're such a sweater sometimes. When Mars becomes colonized,
Colonized.
thank you, colonized. When Mars becomes colonized, well, what the hell did I say? No.
Colonized. I don't know.
When Mars becomes colonized, will anyone born there be considered a Martian?
I think that's a philosophical question. Maybe.
Yeah.
It depends. I don't know.
Because
They
will
haven't
that be a
colonized yet.
native of Earth?
Yeah, they would be a native of Mars, technically. Yeah. So, yeah.
Let's ask him.
What if the dog brings the toy ball or stick back to you just because they think you enjoy throwing it and want to make you happy?
Oh.
I didn't know this
That's
list was
what
going
we
to
do,
get me in the
like-
feels.
When Chewie does something like we always narrate what he's thinking, and that's like one of the things we're like when we go outside, when we walk back in, we're like we think he's always looking at us like, why'd you guys go to the bathroom for so long? Where you been? Because he only goes outside for the bathroom.
Yeah.
So in his mind, when we go outside, we go to the bathroom. Huh, Chewy?
The face in the dog's just like, huh?
Here's what they say.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
you talking to me?
All right, so
I've heard this.
what are tomatoes?
What do you mean? They're round, red.
No, but are they a vegetable or a fruit?
They're fruit.
Yes.
Yes.
So, if tomatoes really a fruit, is ketchup a jelly/jam?
No, it's a condiment.
But isn't jam a condiment?
Yeah.
It comes in
But
those
are
little
you-
packets like that you can get like.
Yeah.
when you have
Yeah, they're
jam.
all condiments.
So then,
Is ketchup a
is ketchup a
jelly/jam?
jam? Is ketchup jelly or jam?
It's not jelly or jam. It's ketchup.
But it's jelly and jam. It's
It's a Stonewall. It's a Stonewall.
processed fruit.
It's ketchup. Ketchup is ketchup.
If humans are mostly water, does that mean that Earth is mostly human?
Ooh, no.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry and I apologize have the same exact meaning unless you were at a funeral.
I'm sorry and I apologize. Have the same exact meaning unless you what?
Or at a funeral.
I'm trying to think of every scenario where you would
Like,
use
I'm sorry for your loss.
Right.
I
But-
apologize for your loss. Sorry for killing them.
I'm sorry. I thoroughly apologize for your loss. Just still in cuffs at the funeral. Like, I don't even know why they allowed me here. I'm sorry.
I am a psychopath.
Why is a building called a building if it's already built?
I don't know.
What are they gonna call it? A built?
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside the built today. I need to go. I need to go shed some stuff in it.
Yeah.
If Apple were to make houses, would the houses have windows?
Ha! That's a bad thing.
That's funny.
Halfway, guys.
Or just
Halfway.
apples.
All right, here's one for you. Holy this is long. Literally, holy. All right. Assuming the Bible and
Yes.
Christianity is real,
Yes.
God created us.
Yes.
But who created God?
No one.
Did he create himself?
No.
And if so, how?
No.
Did someone else create him? And
No.
if so, does that mean that there really is more than one God?
No.
But he's too egotistical to acknowledge this since he wants all attention on himself.
No.
And who would have made that God that made God? Did the Big Bang perhaps make God instead? If the Big Bang made God, is that a good enough thought explanation to how the world was created that would make both scientists and religious people happy and thus bringing peace between the two very different ways of thinking?
No. All that is false.
Good, okay.
I think
The big see, here's the thing. I talk with a lot of people about science, and they're like, "Well, there's science that backs up the Big Bang." No one's saying the Big Bang didn't happen, but remember that like all that stuff had to come from somewhere, and all that stuff in the Christian world, we believe it all came from God,
Yeah.
right? But no, he always was and always is.
And then this is actually a quote from, it's very close to a quote from Spy Kids 2. We watched it just the other day again. What if God stays in heaven and doesn't interact with us anymore because he's afraid of what he has created?
That makes sense. I'd be afraid of us.
If it was possible to eat all of yourself, would you become twice as big or would you disappear?
Oh my god, I don't like that.
Twice as big.
Your stomach would become probably way more than twice as big. I don't know. Depends on how fast you eat yourself.
Here
Yeah.
you go. Here's a plot hole in this television show. Are you
Okay.
ready? Are you
Yes.
ready? Are you ready for your childhood to be ruined?
Yes.
If Dora is an explorer, why does she only visit mapped areas?
Aw.
Because she's exploring them.
Dora,
exploring
Dora,
areas that already
the
been
map
explored.
explorer.
Dora,
Does
Dora,
it?
Dora, the non-risk taker.
She's not down to Lewis and Clark it.
I
Nope.
know everywhere I'm going before I get there.
Well, I guess if anything, you know what? Good for her that she goes by maps.
She's also a child. She should not be going anywhere without permission or with a map, out of map.
Yeah, they end up every episode with ask your parents' permission before going online.
Yeah. Except Dora.
Yeah, exactly.
Whose parents do not exist.
Because Dora doesn't have parents.
No.
Dora
She's a
is
grandma.
God.
She's explorer. She's a grandma. Me abuela.
If you replace the W with a T in what, where, when, you have an answer.
Yeah, that's true. What? That.
What?
With.
What?
Tell him
That.
your
Where?
thing, Ian.
There.
The sentence
When?
thing.
Then.
Oh, is a proper sentence. And I think you can add another is on there and it would still be a proper sentence.
That's crazy.
Because is. It makes sense.
Is.
Yeah, you can go on with that. There's all kinds of weird sentences like that
On
you
and
can
on
make
and
in English language.
Is. My My brain can't handle much more. My head hurts from
Well,
thinking.
we still got 20 to go.
No, I
Just
can't
stick
do it.
tight.
No, I'm
we're
gonna crawl under the
actually,
table.
We got 19 more because
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip over that one. If you take a shit at church, does that make it a holy shit?
No!
Those are just bad puns.
Oh, that's awesome. In the future, will modern humans ever be dug up and displayed in a museum like we did to dinosaur fossils and to the cavemen? Will there ever be a human version of Jurassic Park in which humans have the dino roles and the human roles will be replaced by whatever is the future's newest, highest position life form? And will this life form think that this Jurassic Park is something they came up with all their own?
Someone has way too much time on their hands to think about that stuff. That'd be crazy though. Could you imagine us in cages?
Yeah.
In Japan, radiation makes giant monsters like Godzilla. But in America, radiation creates superheroes.
Ooh, yes.
Interesting.
If anything, it's propaganda, man.
It's a cultural interest.
That's the way you look at it.
Well, I mean, America, they were like, we got the atomic bomb. We heroes. And then, of course, obviously Japan, they had gotten fucked up by it, and they made stories of gigantic dinosaurs after that. If life, thank you, segue. If life is unfair to everyone, doesn't that make life fair?
Oh yeah, that's actually true.
If life is
You
fair
can
to
actually
everyone-
logically deduce that as a true statement because
Yeah.
if life is unfair to everyone, then technically it's fair because
But
everyone...
who says life is unfair to everyone? There might be someone out there who thinks their life is fair. Right?
Interesting.
So we
Yeah.
got just 15 more to go. History classes are only going to get longer and more difficult as time goes on.
That's true. I always wonder when are we going to
Yeah.
catch up and like learn about stuff that happened
Or
during
start
our lifetime.
condensing some of the stuff from the past, you know?
Yeah, like it's just going to take forever.
Nothing is on fire. Fire is on things.
Ooh, that's true. Fire is on things. Fire consumes things. It's not even on things. It's like, you're mine.
Yeah.
And it just takes it
Yeah.
all together.
If time is money, is an ATM a time machine?
No! I wish it was.
Which it was.
Why does it have
the
braille?
Just go into. No, I'm going to go into my time machine TARDIS over here, the ATM.
Look,
You-
look. ATM.
Have you ever-
Oh, he broke it down. Okay, he just pointed it out. The website breaks it down. ATM, time T machine M.
Still don't believe it.
Still don't believe that.
Doesn't
Okay.
make sense.
So it's time for Garfield's favorite dinner.
I love Garfield.
Lasagna is spaghetti flavored cake.
I love Garfield. He's my favorite.
Yeah,
He's my spirit animal.
Your spirit animal?
Yeah, he just lays around, eats food, and talks about people.
Here's another bad pun.
Yeah.
If two vegans or vegetarians argue, is it still considered a beef?
Ha! No.
If babies are in the womb for 9 months, why aren't they considered 9 months old when they are born?
Yeah, I want to know that too. Why do they start at 0? They should start at 9.
Because it's your birthday?
No.
It's-
Start at 9. You imagine how awful that would be to figure out the math on your birthday every year?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's
Say,
my
okay,
conception
hold on,
day.
I'm 7 years.
I
and
was born
3
2 months
months.
premature.
That's true. What's with that? Okay, wait, hold on. So I'm 7 down, 15 and 3 and 4? I don't know.
Here we go, the home stretch. Deliveries by ships are cargo, and deliveries by car are shipments.
That's stupid. They should change that.
If a teacher gives a... Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
That is
Oh,
pretty
God.
bad. That is pretty bad.
If a teacher gives a homeless kid homework, is it still considered homework?
Oh, nope. Just consider it street work.
Just for work.
They say actions speak louder than words, but isn't speaking an action?
Yeah. But no.
Gotta go fast! Would every Sonic playthrough be considered a speed run?
What?
Gotta go fast! So a speed run
Yeah.
is a term for people who can complete video game levels like that.
Like really fast,
Oh.
yeah.
And so,
Like Sonic the Hedgehog. Would every Sonic the Hedgehog playthrough be considered a speed run? Because
Oh.
Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah.
cheesecake is secretly a pie.
It's true. I love it though.
I don't
So
like
good.
that.
5 to go. Clapping is repeatedly hitting yourself because you like something.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh.
Oh my. The
Oh my.
person who would proofread Hitler's speeches was a grammar Nazi.
That's hilarious. That's
These
true
are
though.
great. I love it.
I freaking hate grammar Nazis. Get out of here.
Whenever you dig up a rock or some dirt, that could be the first time it has seen the sun in millions of years. Hold on, I gotta do that again as if I oh my god, his name just popped out of my mind. The guy that did it before Neil deGrasse Tyson. That did Cosmos.
Carl Sagan?
Yes, I gotta do it. Whenever you dig up a rock or some dirt, that could be the first time it has seen the sun in millions of years.
Ooh. I'm hitting myself.
Two more.
Because I like that.
What if every country has ninjas, and we don't even know about Japan's ninjas because they are bad at being
Yes!
ninjas?
I think that's true. I think everybody has ninjas.
All right, and the
Oh,
last.
It's just called the CIA.
And the last random fact that you didn't want to know, but now you do.
Every day, someone on Earth takes the biggest poop in the whole world for that day. That person could even be you.
Ooh.
Now
Next
it's a competition.
time.
I want to see a leaderboard in my bathroom.
Is it you? Are you the biggest poop taker?
I want to see a leaderboard with everyone's username and their size.
God, I just
Just to
Leaderboard.
know where I rank.
It's like official news.
All-
Dun, 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 dun. In today's news,
Yeah, all I can-
we have a new board leader for the biggest poop in the entire world.
all I can think of is oh shoot, it's gone in my mind. Dang it.
It's funny. All right, guys. So if you if you didn't know all those things, now you do.
Well, thanks for listening to the
If
episode
you-
that you didn't need to hear.
If you want to spread this random knowledge with people, or maybe be that person at a party who's like, "Oh, guys, think about this." We're gonna post this list on the website. You guys just go to the website, willpodcastforlaughs.com, and then go under blogs, and you find this episode, and it'll be listed there.
I remember what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
How you said it, all I could think was like something like Jeff Foxworthy, where it's just like, "Are you the biggest shit taker?"
Are you?
Do you
the
shit bigger than a
best?
fifth grader?
Are you better at taking poops
Well,
than a
that's-
fifth grader?
That's Dr. Phil.
Yeah, you're going to the doctor.
Dr.
It-
Phil and
it-
Jeff Foxworthy are the same person.
No,
Accents.
now you
They've
gotta
never been in the same place at the same time.
get Mari in here.
Now she's
like
making
the
fair
shit.
arguments.
That shit you just took, I promise you are not the father.
When it comes to the poop in the toilet, Taylor, you are the biggest poop taker.
Yes! Woo!
All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe for our giveaway when we hit 50 subscribers on SoundCloud, and follow us on all of our social medias, capital PFLW, sorry, hold on, capital WPFL, lowercase official, and we will be back tomorrow.
You gotta don't
What-
forget
what?
to add the.
We've got a fun guest tomorrow. She's going to talk to us about her experiences backpacking through Europe and her experiences working on a cruise ship. So if those things are interesting to you, come back tomorrow and hear what she's got to say.
Yeah.
First letter D, then Alice. D Alice. Dallas? D Alice.
Ask your doctor if Dialysis is meant for you.
It's such a long episode. Goodbye!
Good night, Branson. Oh, God.